on February 14th of 1835, Joseph Smith called for a reunion, literally, of those who had marched with him to Zion's camp. At that meeting, which he indicated had been commanded by the Lord to be held, the three witnesses will then step forward and they will select the original members of the Quorum of the 12. After that, there will also be selections made for members to serve in the Quorum of the 70s. Being invited to serve in the first Quorum of the 70 will be then William Pratt. Now, in that first Quorum, it's so interesting. Quorums of the 70, actually by the time of the death of Joseph Smith and moving on to Brigham Young, before Nauvoo fell, there were 35 Quorums of the 70s. And what happened was different than today. Each Quorum had their 7 presidents of the 70. So there were 7 presidents of the first Quorum, of which William was a part. There were 7 presidents of the second Quorum, and all the way out. But what began to happen, by the time you hit Nauvoo, those in the first Quorum, like William, will become the presidents of the 5th Quorum, and then some will be the presidents of the 6th Quorum, until basically by the time you hit Nauvoo, your functioning quorums are 5 through 35, with the idea that all other members who are still faithful and in those quorums are now presidents of another quorum, even though their first assignment is to, for example, in the case of William, to the first quorum.